Hi there, wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I bring you a review of a brand new Raquel Welch wig called Go For It, and the color is SS613, also known as Shadow Shades Platinum. I'm not going to talk at length about the color. I just sort of wanted to show it to you one more time because this one, even though it says it's a platinum, is not ashy in the slightest. As you can tell, it looks a little bit more like what it would look like if you took really dark hair and then bleached it. It's got a very slight yellowish undertone, but it looks quite natural. I mean, as in it looks like it's real human hair that has been bleached. So it definitely looks like a dyed color, but I think with this one, it's kind of the point. So anyhow, Go For It has memory 3 cap technology, which I have discussed specifically in the video for Stop Traffic. So if you want to know my stance on who this kind of cap is really appropriate for and that sort of thing, please check out the review of Stop Traffic. In a nutshell, basically the extra silicone in the cap really only helps people who don't have any hair on their head. So if you have hair on your head, it's not going to hurt you any, it's just not really going to do much for you. So anyhow, this is a darling pixie. I think this one is really fun. The product picture is dynamite for this one. It's a little bit more like a sort of like boyish cut. It makes me think of like a 90s pixie as opposed to like, you know, an aughts or like a 2010s pixie, because it's got these longer layers on the top. And I mean, they're markedly longer, and you can do a lot with them. If you took a little bit of John Renault's contour cream up here, you could sweep it off to the side. This one does have a lace front. Here. Ha! Super fast that time. You can kind of see how they use the lighter color right on the hairline, so it really blends right in. Really nice there. Now, little pro tip, don't be afraid to use a little bit of concealer on your wigs. Like for instance, if they don't use a lighter color up in the front, like with John Renault's rooted colors, just take a little makeup brush. Maybe I like to use angled makeup brushes, but you know, get a really nice makeup brush with firm bristles, take a little bit of your concealer or maybe some opaque pressed powder and just all up along the knotting there, and then blend it in with your fingers. That's a really easy way to conceal those knots and blend it in with your foundation. So yeah, this one is really cute, and I haven't really done much of anything to it. I really just put it on and kind of played with it for a second. This is what it looks like smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 360 so you can see what it looks like right out of the box, and then we'll play around with it a little bit more. So yeah, this one's really cute, and I think it's very comfortable on. Now it's a little snug on me. I have a big head, everybody knows that. So don't worry if it is a little snug when you first get it. It will stretch to accommodate. That's the beauty of that memory cap technology. It takes about a half hour to 45 minutes of wear for it to loosen up, and I just put this on, so it's still a little bit on the snug side. The front here is 3.75 inches. The crown down is 5.5. The sides over here are like 2.5. And the nape, as you probably noticed, is really short. My bio hair is kind of popping through. It's 2.25 inches. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off now so I can show you the cap construction. This one has a monofilament crown insert, and you know, as I mentioned, that's not always my favorite cap feature, but that's just me. It does its job though, you can see here. It's a little bit symmetrical for my taste, but it still gets the job done. I love these rooted colors because see how lovely that is. It sort of obscures the permatease that is all in the top part of the cap here. This is by and large, with the exception of that monofilament crown and the lace front, it's an open cap wig. I'll show you. See the tracks on top? So there's gonna be permatease here and a bump of permatease behind the monofilament insert in the back. You can kind of see that there. This one's got a lot of layering, but as I mentioned, it's kind of like a 90s pixie. It has lots of longer layers and then a tapered back. And it looks really cool in this Shadow Shades Platinum color. Now, if you're really in the market for something that doesn't have any of these overtones to it, get the shaded cream. The shaded cream is going to be much closer to a true platinum than the shaded platinum, believe it or not. So let's show you the rest of the cap. So I said it's got that memory 3 cap technology. It's all the shiny stuff back here. It's just they covered it with silicone, which will give a really good grip if you don't have hair back there. But if you do have hair on the back of your head where the silicone strips hit, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna pull your hair, it's not gonna hurt you, but it's basically superfluous. It is nice and stretchy. I love Raquel Welch's open cap wigs for that reason. They're nice and stretchy. Generous amount of elastic here in the back. Look how big that elastic band is. That's nice. Very accommodating for all kinds of sizes, because look at how much wiggle room they give you. That is a lot. So you can bring it in a lot, you can let it out a lot without having to modify the cap, which is pretty great. We do have Velcro adjusters as well as an extended felt nape, which will also help with grip. We also have felt here on the ear tabs with a little bit of metal in there, which is gonna help keep it flat and flush up against the sides of your head. And then here is that lace front from the back side. You can see there's a little bit of felt lining the perimeter there. Basically goes from ear tab to ear tab. That is also going to help with wig grip. So you're getting felt almost all the way around. So if the silicone doesn't help you, like let's say you have hair, well that's what the felt's for. The felt will give a little bit of traction there so the wig won't slip and slide around. I'm gonna shake her. Bum, bum, bum. Bring out those layers. You don't have to shake hard. I'm basically just dangling it up and down, as you can see here. You can even turn it upside down if you want it to be even fluffier. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on for you now. Gonna wrestle those ear tabs into place, push them flat down. And see how much more body she has now that I've shaken her a little bit? Sometimes with layered cuts, you have to do that to really bring it out. And she just kind of goes right into place. Now she does not have like extended sideburns or anything. So while this can be worn for unisex purposes, just keep that in mind. You want to make sure you try to match your sideburns the best you can, or get a rooted color like I did. Pretty cute, huh? I almost feel compelled to do one more 360 so you can see what this one looks like when she's nice and fluffed up. So I think I'm gonna do that. This is a great pixie. Oh, I really like this one. She's got a really great shape to her. I love the longer layers on the top, kind of like a hybrid between a 90s boy cut and a pixie. This one's cute. I like this one. It's good stuff. Plus, I love any wig that gives you a lace front and bangs, because then you have options. You can wear it off the face. You know, you would probably need some styling product to keep it from flopping back down. But I mean, you kind of get the idea of what I'm going for. Like, it would look cute off the face. Or you can wear those bangs down, which is kind of how they want to go. But yeah, this one's great. This is the Go For It by Raquel Welch. Again, that's been in the color Shadow Shades Platinum, which is also known as SS613. And this is a 2.5 ounce wig, more or less. I mean, a little bit of wiggle room there, but about 2.5 ounces. So really nice and light. I really recommend it. I'm Heather, I'm from CysterWigs.com. That's CYSTERWIGS.com. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I look forward to bringing you more wig reviews all season long. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.